new upcoming fragrance line? Is it worth the hype? So guys, today we're going to talk about a newer fragrance line. So these are from the Einstein collection. Yes, the Albert Einstein collection. What a name. But I've been doing some sampling on these fragrances, so I'm going to give you my final thoughts on these fragrances. Now, the first fragrance we're going to be talking about, these notes are going to kind of remind you of Creed Aventus, even though it doesn't smell like Creed Aventus. Now, it's going to have notes of pineapple, black currant, some citrus, musk. I believe there's some ambergris in here. But the fragrance we're talking about today is Albert Einstein Quantum. Yes, Quantum, Albert Einstein. Now let me tell you something. These all last 8+ hours on skin. These affordable houses are getting stronger and stronger. And I don't even know if this has had time to macerate or sit, but again, pressurized atomizer. Fruity, sweet, musky, but the musk is very prominent in all three of these fragrances I'm going to be talking about. And definitely mass appealing, perfectly unisex. Again, you're going to get that musk, kind of that ambergris dry down. You get a little bit of citrus and fruitiness off the top, but projection sillage, crazy on this fragrance for about 3 to 4 hours on my skin. Compliment getter, I did receive a few compliments while testing this fragrance, but possibly my favorite from the house. Yeah, if you like those types of notes, definitely worth a pickup for 50, 60 bucks. And again, that's Albert Einstein's Quantum. Now this next one. It's going to be mostly white floral dominant to my nose. It's still going to have that black currant. I believe there's some pear in here. Fruity, sweet, floral, musky. And this one isn't my favorite, but it still smells fantastic. And in my opinion, leans more unisex. And that's going to be Albert Einstein's Infinity. Yes, Infinity by Albert Einstein. Now, again, these atomizers are getting crazy on these affordable fragrances, but what you're going to really get is kind of like a floral, pear, fruity, musky style fragrance. It's going to kind of remind you of a lot of rose fragrances on the market today for women. Perfectly unisex nonetheless. Awesome stuff. Do I recommend it out of the ones we're talking about? Not the most, but it still smells fantastic. I'd love to smell this on a lady, and solid stuff for the price point. High quality oils in these fragrances. And again, that's Albert Einstein's Infinity. Now this next fragrance, it's going to have a unique note of raspberry and lychee. It's going to be peppery with a touch of patchouli. So if that sounds up your alley, it's worth giving a try. And that's Albert Einstein's Timeless. Yes, Timeless by Albert Einstein, Atrial Fragrances. Awesome stuff in the air. Now, probably my second favorite of the pickup. Yes, amazing stuff. Again, it's got that signature musk floral vibe that all these fragrances in this line have. Very unique, alluring, sexy, attractive. Got 2 compliments when I wore this for a full wearing. Is it the best of the line? In my opinion, no. I would go with Quantum over Timeless, but it would probably be Quantum, Timeless, and then Infinity. But nonetheless, solid stuff. Great looking presentation. The boxes look awesome. Check out these boxes. Solid presentation. And you can see my first impressions on Instagram and TikTok. But personally, from my perspective, would I buy all 3 again? Absolutely not. I would stick with Quantum, and you still kind of get that OG DNA that seems to come with this line of fragrances. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Are they originals? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I smell and what I like. Awesome, awesome stuff. And again, that's Albert Einstein's Timeless. Now guys, leave a comment down below if you've tried any of these fragrances. I'm super curious. Are there any other recommendations you want to see for the YouTube channel? Also, hit that subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a video, that little bell at the top of my profile. And as always, much love and appreciation. Stay clean, stay fresh. And as always, the world is yours. We'll talk soon. By the way, guys, I'm going to put up a ton of codes and links. They're going to also be in the description below. Check them out. You don't have to use the codes or links to watch these videos. They're just there for a reference point for you guys to shop.